So Andy, Simon, a frustrating draw, 1-1 today at home to Westfield as we sort of salvaged a point with a last minute equaliser from Amos Nasher. What do you think of the team's performance today?
Not really good enough. Disappointing in the sense that we've had some time off. We've had plenty of time to rest and recover, and we've worked really hard in training. But yeah, we just never got started. Westfield had a plan, and it worked for them. We've got forced into changing what we did half time and in the second half to try and master it. And yet again, we've pulled something round, which something's better than nothing, but not a good enough performance today. Not enough. What is it? Not enough desire. Aggression. Just allowed them to dictate to us really for a large part of the game. So yeah, disappointing performance, and I think all in all, I think we'd say we're fairly fortunate to get something out of it.
As you mentioned, sort of a lack of game time over the past few weeks. Do you think that has had an impact? Is there any rust you see in the squad, or?
It does happen from time to time. I wouldn't say that's the case with us today. For me, it was really final third. It was sharpness in final third, and a little bit more energy in the final third. All around the pitch, it was. We were never in any danger. I mean, the goal's offside, I think, and it's the only thing they've really done. Goalkeeper's not had to make a save all game, and they were sitting in. So we had to ask the questions, and we just didn't have that sharpness about it. So maybe you could say that, but I certainly wouldn't use it as an excuse today.
Yeah, and what do you make? Do you think we are creating enough chances to win these sort of games?
Probably not. As Simon said, I think last third today we weren't bright enough, we weren't creative enough. That's why we've made the changes later on to try and get a bit of, we've got some people in there who can create chances. But no, we worked hard all week, haven't we, in getting in wide areas and the balls in the box, but didn't do it. And just had a fairly open discussion there with the players, and they feel the same as well. We're just not scoring enough, especially at home, but we're probably not creating enough. And it's disappointing because the work we're doing in training, I can assure you, we've got whole sessions working on our last third play, and our approach play and our finishing and everything else. But I don't know, we seemed a bit. I don't know, maybe as Simon says, we're not using an excuse. There's maybe one or two players in there that have come in today that may be a little bit rusty themselves, and but listen, take nothing away from Westfield. As Simon says, they've sat in, they've come with a plan, and it's stifled us, so maybe that's a reason we're not creating much. But anyway,
we had 4 or 5 good chances, which should be enough to win a game, but actually it wasn't enough today because of the way they resolutely defended. So we probably needed to be creating a lot more than that.
Yeah.
And I say
with the ball we had.
Yeah. I think their goal's offside. We're right in line with it. The system's not accepting it. And the explanation we got for the disallowed goal in the first half that Jose Sani put away, I've agreed with the referee that he'll have a look at it and we'll have a look at it, but he says that he came from a position which impacted the offside. Impacted the opposition, and therefore gave an offside. I don't know.
Jose was convinced he wasn't offside.
No, and some of the lads warming up, the subs down there, and
so
experienced players down there.
It was a good finish.
Yeah. So
I think, as you mentioned, they scored fairly early on in the first half. I think around about the 16th minute. Does that sort of change your game plan, change any tactics, and what do you communicate to the lads after sort of conceding an early goal?
Not really. I mean, the game plan was the game plan. We struggled to get it going the way we wanted to, and a couple of guys went off script, which is slightly disappointing. And as I said, we changed it 3 times with 3 different shapes in the game to try and wrestle something back at the end, which worked. But no, that shouldn't, to be fair. I mean, it came against the run of play. It was offside, as we said. It was the only chance they had. So, good for them. But no, I mean, we just needed a bit more, as we said earlier. Final third and around the park generally, just a little bit more from the guys.
And then sort of over the next few days, what's the plan to sort of pick the team up and sort of get us a better result in the next sort of fixture?
Well, yeah, I think it's pretty evident. That's our 10th draw of the season. It's not good enough. We identified today and Tuesday as games that we really had to try and get maximum points out of. So we're going to go to Binfield on Tuesday and try and secure the, you know, all 3 points, and then again next Saturday with Uxbridge. So yeah, it doesn't change for us. You know, you can see yourselves from the league table. You know, at the moment, our targets, our objectives are still there. And yeah, we'll dust them down. We've had a little bit of a debrief in there, pretty open discussion about things with the players. We'll see what injuries or knocks we've got, and we go again on Tuesday night.
Perfect. Thank you both for your time. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers, thanks,
Thank
Dan.
you.